Firstly, welcome to the next Solidity course. This is number 3 in the series, and in this series we're going to be covering state and functions. And one of the key concepts in Solidity is how to store data. Data stored in variables, and it's stored in something we call slots, and we'll be explaining how that is done. And this is a code example on the screen showing a 16-bit integer called age. The concept initially then will be to understand state, which is basically persistent variable storage area, and then functions. Ethereum addresses, another key concept, derived from the public key 20 bytes, and this will define how you interact with a smart contract, especially through message.sender, and with constructors we can control how programs are used. Structs and arrays, very important concept in Solidity because we can allocate dynamic arrays, and by using SHA-3 we're able to access this dynamically on the disk. Code examples here where we can store in memory or in storage. Mappings, another key concept in Solidity. So we can take an address and we can assign an attribute, for example an integer, and therefore an address is the account in effect, and then you can have a balance for it. Through mappings we can build on arrays, we can use SHA-3, CalCAC 256, and these concepts are very important. The teaching methods are to learn from the videos, to test through the quizzes and the practice test, and also to use. It's very much hands-on. Videos are real-time processing on Solidity and Web3, code examples, there's a practice test, multi-choice, links to the documentation and downloadable objects. There's a final assignment at the end, putting into practice what you've learned about mapping, structs, arrays, functions, state variables. And that concludes this introduction. I look forward to seeing you on the video course.